Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Maryland's offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fan.
There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Unloads it left. Got a man, it's Cooper. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Boston College's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the pass.
Oh, a lot of space. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessary.
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn down.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right?
Touchdown, Boston College. A great catch and run for 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
To the air, it's Washington. Got his man on the right. Off to the races. Past the 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! Once he got some room, it was over.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Jones. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Boston College right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Back to pass. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. Turns on the Jets. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Finds his man, it's Cooper. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And the timing just a hair off. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
With the catch, it's Manning. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Jones. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. Crosses the 30. He's into the open down the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over it. They're trailing by 21 to Temple. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score. points, so you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Back to throw, it's Washington. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He's going to run it. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Boston College wants to play fast. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. Looking downfield on first down. Shakes off the defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man. It's Cooper. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game.
Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. That should be the final play of the first half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine... Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Finding an escape route. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. BC back to work after picking up the first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This Boston College offense has it working. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The running back has it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll get rid of it. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick pass on the fly motion. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision.
Open field on the right. Touchdown, Maryland! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. You build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
The run from the shotgun. He's got enough to give Boston College the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Going to swing it on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Runs for the tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. It's a draw. Stumbled to the ground.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Washington. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And he took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. And the Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's open on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Dances away. On the move at the 30. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Scott. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Unleashes to the end zone. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone. The officials are signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. The snap sets up to throw. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Finds a little space. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high